Um, that is recording, yes. Okay, so let's see. Let's resist. More upgrade, unlock towers and upgrades. That one says it still may be difficult. Okay, so monster heroes are fat and plain due to some ancient dome where digging used to happen. Sure. Okay, so there's that. Where is my main place? Okay, wow. What? Oh, is it way over here? Okay. Oh. Wait, can they? Yes, they can get over here. Okay. So, generator. Turrets. Slower. Probably a sniper and maybe an obelisk and a mortar. What do we got? Sentinels, very healthy, very slow, heavy damage. Beams, weird and resilient sticks, do heavy damage, attacks the juice, juice and juice. Dogs from Hades, tough to kill, do solid damage. P, decently healthy, floating balls that do solid damage to anything that generates juice. Okay. So we will want to. What? Oh, can I not build a juicer here? Sniper for sure. I got 32 juice. Oh wait, no. Do I have only 6 juice then? Start on that. Yeah, it should still be fine. Oh, okay. I thought that they would just come straight up. That makes so much more sense now. Okay. I was so wrong on that. Okay. So now that I know that they can't just come straight up towards us, that makes defending it so much easier. So we'll make one of these. We'll make it slow. And then we got 4, so we can't do anything else right now. Oops.
Oops, okay.
I need to get up to here. And just make that so that that gets defended. And I would like to have maybe like a slow here, just so that they're slow in both places. Which would be, I feel like, very useful because few of them get through. And then I can just make another turret here. Because most of them don't make it through, it's just the ones with the high damage or the high health can make it through here. So double turret means that most should not, and if that they do, they should be severely weakened by the time that they reach over here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We'll pump the juice. And then we'll probably make... I would like to have a mortar right over here. So I just need 2 more juice. Okay, we got that. And then I want to make a slower right here. And then, yeah, that mortar there is in the perfect spot. And then if I can, I would like to have a turret there.
Yep.
And maybe...
Up.
Let's do a slow. And then a turret. And yeah, see, since a lot of them actually don't make it, it's great. Slow there, turret here. Our building has taken a good chunk of damage. But you know, nothing that we can't do. Plus our mortar is actually just doing wonders for us right now. So let's get another mortar. Oh, I can get a juicer there. That's gonna be great. We'll want 2 turrets right here. And maybe like a slower. And a turret.
Up. Ups again.
Okay, now we just mostly need juice. It's what I feel like that we just need the most right now. And then thankfully we got the slow here, so we're doing maximum amounts of damage to these guys, which is great. Why are these even here? Like, the only thing that would be good for here is a sniper. Or like a juicer, I'd say.
Wow.
Oh, can I only have one thing scheduled per time then? Okay, let's wait until we at least...
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So it is just one thing scheduled at a time. No wonder things weren't being constantly built to how I wanted them to be. Once we get that juicer, we can really start pumping out our defenses too. Okay, so we got a juicer now. That's great. We'll get another slow here, because that's going to be super useful for us. There we go. Because now they're all getting just completely wiped out. Maybe we'll get us a sniper here. Because that should be pretty dang useful for us. This thing is going to get far. But thankfully not far enough. Sadly, those are always going to get kind of hurt a little bit. I mean, we probably won't have our juicer even survive this wave. Yeah, it nearly survived. So we'll get a turret and a slow right there. And then everything should be getting pretty well damaged. They get... Really? Okay, so that one at least survived on that, unfortunately. There's so many. Let's get another mortar and probably a slower. Right there. A lot of things just get slowed and just damaged. That's great, because we need that. Especially with these things, because it's just so much damage that they do. We got slowed, and then it gets hit by our mortar, and then it'll be hit by our 2 towers and another slow, which should basically allow my building to not even get hurt for the most part in this. So let's get us a snipey right there, and then a turret right there, so that we can do more damage to them constantly. Yeah, there we go. And then that gets slowed and taken out by the 2 turrets. That gets slowed and taken out by my 2 turrets, and that one got taken out by the mortar. That's great.
Wow.
We'll schedule a sniper there, because that's the best that we can do. This is our last wave. These things take so much damage, that is nuts. Like, a lot of them get taken out before they can even really reach our main point, which is good. And they also get damaged by my sniper at some point. There we go. And then it's just these guys left, which they're slow, and they have a ton of health. It's a good thing that they're also slow too, because it gives us time to get a good chunk of damage on them, which is what that we really need. It's just pure damage. And our sniper gets good chunk of damage taken off on them, which is great. We can, yeah. And then I think it also took a bit of AoE damage too, which is great for us. So yeah, unfortunately a lot of them are going to actually just make it to our base, which is not exactly a good thing.
Yep.
I can... So let me just... I can't recycle it because we're still inside the wave. They get double damage hit. How did that sniper miss? Actually, they get hit from 3 places, which is great. They're already slowed. We are just going to be taking some damage. Alright, perfect. We got both of them down. So we managed to complete this one. Kind of barely, really, I'd say. Give me those. Alrighty. Fire's unlocking Shrieker, Dome Storm.
Yeah.
So that is Ring. Can we unlock any of these ones? Maybe?
Yep.
Multiple scenarios.
Hey.
And then just... we can get longer range. That would actually be pretty useful for us. And then we just have that one left to do. Unlocking Overloader. This is Porcupine. Tiny monsters invade, juice is tight, so think carefully. I believe that we have already gone through all these ones, yeah. Can we... I wonder if we can actually, like, recomplete certain ones to get new things. That's possible. That still says that would be difficult without any additional upgrades, and that would be 2. So, increase attack speed, more damage. Yeah, that would be super useful for the more damage. Shrieker. Oh. Yeah, we can do that.
Wow. Yep.
So let's see. Okay, so we have 20 Jews. So sniper, mortar, turret, slow, and shrieker, because why not? Turret
Yep. Hey.
and slow. And then we'll do a mortar there and start. So now they have more range, which is great. Oh, I don't have enough juice on that.
Yep.
Thankfully, I got that turret there, so that should be able to help us. Perfect. So the next one I want to get is definitely going to be another turret, followed by a slow here. I don't know that we're going to be able to survive on this one, to be honest. I mean, we might be able to, especially that we can prevent anyone else from getting through. That would be ideal, generally. Okay, good. We did manage to beat that. That's perfect. So we'll go ahead and now start again. We'll do another slow there.
Wow.
Thankfully with our mortar, I feel like it just needs more attack speed than anything else. We are going to get really hit. Let's actually just schedule this for right here. And then that should, there we go. That should be able to help us survive more. And we need to get a slower down here so that we can get more hits in faster. And let's get a mortar right here. There we go, so that's now scheduled, that's good. Okay, thankfully what they were doing is actually just keeping up with all this, which is perfect. We now just need more damage, so we'll get a turret right there. So that we can get some damage in, and if then we can get like a sniper, right. Actually we'll get a slow right there. And then a sniper right there. We are able to get rid of a lot of them. Just not as many as we would prefer, because this doesn't have a lot of health left. So that one is... okay, barely enough damage to get rid of it. We might be good. Okay. Whew. Alright, we barely survived on that one. So that is perfect. This is the last wave. So we still need to wait for that sniper to be done.
Yep.
Okay, we'll get a turret.
Wow.
And then we'll get a mortar right here. There we go. Now we're starting to get some extra damage in there, which is perfect. We get that mortar started there. We do have one mortar and a slower and some turrets there, so that's good.
Yep.
We'll probably get a slow here. Okay, good. So that's down. We just need one more juice,
Yep.
and then we want to get a tower here. Okay, that's so far so good. Oh, come on, mortar. I wish they didn't actually fire on that one before. Okay, very good. Now we can get some more DPS in. Because now we'll definitely want... So the next thing that we're going to be wanting to get is actually just a damage upgrade for sure. Because we are kind of in big need of that. We'll get this turret there. And probably a sniper here, just so that we can make sure that we do a good chunk of damage to stuff. I was hoping that, I feel like that the sniper should target the highest health unit instead. We'll do mortar. I guess we can also make them kind of distracted by the juicer, so we'll just queue that up. Thankfully, we are doing a lot of damage to a lot of these guys with our mortar. Oh! Okay, I did not realize that that was right there. I was hoping I would have enough juice. So we can slow that, and yeah, there we go. And then we can also make get that mortar really going for that, which is going to be great. Okay, this is going to be the tricky one, I feel like. Because, I feel like they can do most of the damage. It's going to be these balls that are going to be the biggest threat, I feel like. Thankfully, I have that upgrade range, which is actually helping out a lot right now. Yeah, because you can see it gets right up to about right here for that. So all that's left to now kill is just these guys that are over here. And they're being slowed down by my turret, sorry, my slower, and being also bombarded by both my snipers and also by multiple mortars, which is perfect. Because, you know, the more damage that they take, the better, because then it's less health that they'll have at the tower. So, I'm hoping that doing all this is actually going to give me another 3 crystals. Because then if I can do that and maybe one more, then I can get the damage upgrade, which is going to be huge for us on this one, I feel like. I'm just hitting all the buttons, see that there's anything else other than WASD that will do anything. Oh. So oh, you can zoom in and zoom out. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, it's also pretty nice at doing that. Dang it. So no. So redoing the level will not get you more of the upgrade materials. So it's it per thing, which is kind of the annoying thing. So maybe I need the multiple scenarios thing. So that's, I think that just tells me, oh no, okay. So I can get 2 from here.
Wow.
Outpost. No. No spot for generators, so turret, slower, mortar, sniper, and outpost. Why not? Okay, so juice is limited. But let's do 1 turret and queue up a second one. Because we are definitely going to be needing another one for sure. There we go. Queue up a slower. And probably a mortar would not be a bad idea. So we'll get that scheduled. And then we'll get a turret scheduled here. And then once we have enough for more, we'll get another turret scheduled. That way we have extra defense from these sides. So schedule that. Alright, there we go. Sniper is probably not going to be very effective. Why don't you just schedule the slower? And then we'll get a turret going over here. Just so that we got a little bit more defense. We took a little bit of damage. I mean, we are taking small, minor things of damage, which isn't too bad. Because with the slow downs, we can, and with the mortars, we're actually able to do a good chunk of damage. Plus, we also do have the range boost, which is actually great for us. We'll go ahead and put a slow here. That way we can... Oh, I forget these guys actually do attack us here, don't they? Because these are like the few things that actually can attack our towers. Which is kind of really annoying, to be honest. That's so many! Oh, so close. It was only one guy left and we would have made it.
Oh. Ah. Ah.
Okay, Obelisk might actually be more useful right now. Sniper, you're not gonna be useful. I'll actually just get that out.
Eh.
We'll get a turret because I like that better. And we'll put a slow right there instead of another turret. So I mean it's probably not really going to be ideal, but here's my reasoning. We'll actually be able to slow them down so that our towers can attack them more. We'll get a turret scheduled here. And then we're also going to want to get a turret scheduled here. I'm glad I got the increase in range too, because that has been incredibly helpful for us. So see, now we're doing more damage and they're less likely to be able to attack us, which is great. So we'll probably, I don't know, we want to have as many towers, but I feel like a turret would be pretty dang useful right about now. Or a mortar, sorry, not a turret. I mean, turret would definitely be useful. Okay, see, we're actually doing pretty good right now. And then we'll just get a slower right here. I feel like that's gonna be good, and another turret right there, just so that we get extra damage, and a slower right there. I'll just queue that up. See, we're not doing too bad. And it's only just doing minimum damage to us. Alright, so let's get a
Yeah.
turret scheduled there. Holy, they did not give that a lot of time. See, and then there's just one left right now.
Yep.
Perfect. There we go. See, I knew we could do it, guys. We just had to die in the right time, is all. Because when we die, it seems like that we do a good old big AoE, which is actually great. So let's get this. Alright, and now we can actually do multiples. So like this one, we could do another one. So we can at least get, what, 2 more? Yeah. And then, what do we need for that DPS one? I think it's 4, right? Yeah, it's 4, so we would need at least a 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we could do this one. Still, I'll complete the initial. Okay, so we'll get this. We'll do this one, then I think we'll end that there. So let's see. Our base is right here. Why is it not just uplift, sure, generator, mortar, turrets, slower, sniper. What do we got? Worms, Taxol tower, and spikes. And beams and peas. Oh, okay, so we got one coming from over there. Got it. I feel like a mortar is gonna be useful there. Depending on which way that they go. We'll get a turret right there. Okay, so they were not going the direction I was thinking that they were going to go. Turret scheduled. And another tower scheduled. Do I have a place for a juicer? I do. I feel like having a juicer early on would be beneficial. Okay, so what, like 3 more mini waves? Oh, I can upgrade the range for 10. Okay, so what? Wait, how did it die exactly? So we got, so we'll need to more focus on over here than anything else. So definitely get a turret over there. Oh, maybe it was my mortar that was attacking them. Getting another turret over here. And then, oh, our juicer is dead? Really? Okay. So, we got one more wave after this. We got 4 of those obelisks, and then we got mostly the worms. So, we'll probably just do a slower... No, we'll do the slower there. And then we'll get a turret over here. And they're not doing a whole bunch of damage, which is good. I might get a slow right there, and then put 2 turrets over here. Okay, so that turret's almost down. That's not good. I just did too little damage. Okay, so you have to have the 10 juice in order to actually upgrade it. You can't just schedule it. So that's kind of annoying. We'll schedule in tower there. And we mostly just have the juicer just to kind of bug them. Or distract them, I'd say, for at least a little bit. Plus gets us a little bit of extra juice. So we'll want to get a turret over there. And one over here. And a slower over here. And then we're just doing good chunks of damage to these guys. Perfect! So where's my prize? Right over here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We didn't really need the obelisk. All we really needed was just a juicer. Alright, so now we can actually get the damage upgrade, which we desperately need. For a lot of our guys. So, Shrieker, don't care about. Increase attack speed, more damage. Unlocks the upgrade option. Or we could go for Gatling, I wouldn't mind that. Good damage, slow wind up, so we definitely need to slower by it or before it, and maybe give it extra range depending on what the range is. Fire rate and aim speed, so it's just not the fastest thing initially, but once it probably gets going for lots of enemies, it's going to be useful. So I'd say we actually just get that. And then we can do one of these scenarios for a bit of an extra bonus. So we can get efficient intensity, increased intensity effects caused by slower, weaker other towers. Ooh. Own more health. That could be very useful, I'd say. Rising boundaries. Which one? Oh, that's this one. Okay. Without more unlocked towers and upgrades, so this, I mean, we can definitely give it a shot. Storm, so that would be this one. Monster storm and overwhelm the area. So Gatling might be actually really useful for that. But that's gonna be it for this one. Rift. If you're enjoying, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of this, because I'm definitely willing to play more of this game for sure. It's fun. See you on the next one. Goodbye.